Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for clicking on my video. I missed you guys so much. It's a new year. I haven't made a video in forever, so I'm so excited to make this video today because it's going to be how you can be your best self in 2025. New year, new us, period. New year, new us, new year, highest version of ourselves, living top tier, living our highest timeline, putting ourselves out there. Okay, period. If any of those align with you and what you want and your goals for 2025, then this is going to be the perfect video for you. Either way, this video is going to be how you can be a brand new version of you, the ultimate version of you. Okay, the ethereal version of you. I don't know what I'm going to title this, so that's why I'm throwing all these out there. But anyways, a very high vibrational, high level version of you for 2025, then stick around, okay? I feel like a good thing for us as humans to do, especially when it's a new year, we're trying to be a new person, is to change something about, ourselves. So for me, I got some new hair. I did this like really cute, I was gonna say balayage, but it's literally not a balayage. Highlights in it with like the multicolor. Um, it's just something different, but something just to claim like this new status of me. Something else that I did was also buy some new clothes. Now, I'm not saying, I'm rich or anything, y'all, because I get it. Some of us are like going through financial struggles, especially after the holidays. I walked my ass to Burlington Coat Factory, in Marshalls, like all these stores where you can get like really good quality clothes for cheap prices. And I did splurge a little bit more than I should have, but I realized the importance of investing back into yourself. And that's pretty much all this is. So, first step, I want to say to becoming a new you, find something that is going to, I was going to say drastically change your appearance. It doesn't have to be drastic, but a difference than the old you. Like I think this is a time for us to try something new. So if it's like a new hairstyle, a new hair color, maybe thin out some eyebrows. I was telling you all the last video to thin out the eyebrows, thin out your eyebrows, okay? Maybe like start like doing a different makeup routine, get some more clothes or different style of clothes, like just doing something different. I think that's what the new version of you is going to be all about, okay? I realize that investing into yourself is like investing into your brand, okay? It's like, I'm just going to speak from my perspective because I can't speak for anybody else, but when I actually started like caring about how I looked and just spending a little bit extra money on something of more quality, like focusing on quality instead of quantity, putting more detail into my appearance, making sure my hair is put together, I'm clean, just like doing these things, I've realized that it's like in direct correlation with the opportunities I'm getting, and like how I'm seeing how more people want to be around me and people are like hitting me up and I'm gaining more when it comes to like my socials. Like I'm realizing that all of the time and investing I'm doing within myself is literally paying off, and you don't have to want to do what I'm doing to like understand this. It can be anything, like whatever career you're trying to go into or networking opportunity you're trying to go into. The way you are presenting yourself and the way that you appear to others is extremely important. So I definitely believe if you want to be a new version of yourself, switch something up. Switch something up, invest into maybe something into yourself that you're not even thinking of. Long story short, because we are in a new year, we're looking to live our highest timeline. I mean, no matter what year, if it's a new year or not, but I'm just saying, like, especially this year, I know me, I'm looking to live in my highest timeline, being the best version of myself, putting in the time and effort into myself so that I can get the results that I'm looking for within my life, okay? So I definitely recommend doing that. Like I said, switch something up, buy something new, maybe even like if it's just your environment, like just changing something around or adding some more furniture or decorations to your room or your place, like whatever it is, the new version of you, that's what they would do, right? They would have something new added to their life. So I think that's what it's time. Or even if it's like, let's say it's not even about like appearance or how your life looks, maybe like this could be a time for like a new job, you know? another job. I really think this is a good time to really start reflecting on your life and where you are and where you want to be and the things that you need to do to get to where you want to be. So I'm someone that is looking to make more connections. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can get like another job working at like somewhere fun so I can meet more people my age. I can make more connections. I can promote myself, just put my face out there. I've even been looking at like gigs that I can do just as someone that makes content, stuff like that. Depending on what you're good at, maybe you can start branching out more in that area, or you could like move, like, so I feel like this is a good time for like change, like, and that's what this video is about. It's about change, positive change that's going to impact you in a really good way and get you closer to where you want to be. So on the topic of change, we also need to change those old patterns that the old version of you had, because we don't want to just be the same person forever. Okay, that's not going to work. It's not giving, especially if the old version of you isn't even who you want to be, is not who you aspire to be, is not living the life you want. Yeah, it's time to switch all that up. So you have to realize and just do a bit of self-reflecting of all of these old, maybe like bad habits or habits that are not serving you in your life, and figuring out what you need to do to change those habits. Okay, so yeah, I said this in a previous video, but this really helped me out so much. I actually wrote a list of the old version of me and all the things that I was doing, like good or bad, like just making a list of who I am, everything that I do, what does my life look like. I made a list of the old me, right? And then I made a list of the new me and everything that I want. What do I want to change, or what type of life I want to live, or what do I want to look like? And I made a list of that. And I made a conscious effort every day to look at this list, and I would just compare the two, like, okay, what do I need to do to get from here to here? What do I need to stop doing to get from here to here? And this is definitely like a method you can use to figure out what you need to start doing in your life to become this new person and to stop being the old person. And actually, as I would like stop my old habits or different things in my life would change, that's when I would cross things off on the old self list, and then I would highlight the things on the new self list that was like actually happening for me. So it's so cool because you can like do this with yourself and see how you change in real time and how everything's changing, and then like you're literally just becoming better and better every day. So yeah. So another thing I would have to say when it comes to just being the best version of yourself this year is to really, like I said, focus on like what you want to do in life and where you want to go, and actively work toward that every single day. Okay? Every day. That's what a lot of us, like, that's where we disconnect. Okay, I realized that, like, we have a goal, we want something, but then we're not consistent when it comes to getting it, or we just put like half effort, we don't even really care that much. Like really make what it is that you want in life, or like whoever it is you're trying to be, make that your number one priority. I mean, if you can, but because I know not everybody has that privilege, but if you can, make that your number one priority and actively work on it every day, because consistency is key, and consistency is the only way you're going to be able to get to wherever you want to get, no matter what it is. Literally, consistency is key. So yeah, do this when it comes to working toward your goals, your projects, your career, whatever it is that you want to do. Every single day, if you can work on it 5% every day, and that's like nothing, that's nothing. You really should be like giving it your all every day. But even if it's just like 5% every day, that's better than nothing. So if for some reason like you don't have time, or you have a bunch of excuses, whatever, if you can take 5 minutes, 10 minutes to work on whatever it is that you want, that's better than nothing. So remember that. Okay. Next one. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. Okay. I always say this, and I'm going to keep saying it because I need to drill it. I need to drill it into the head. Work out. Work out. The best version of yourself is active. That's it. Or if you're not active in some way, figure out some way to move your body, okay? And be healthy. Like, be very mindful of the things that you are consuming, okay? On all levels, and we'll get into it, but let's just first start out with like a routine that gets you moving, okay? Because you have to understand, this world we're living in is all vibration and energy. If you are someone that is not moving, you're just sitting, you're emitting that vibration into the universe, and you're just going to get that back. Stagnant, non-moving energy, getting you nowhere, doing nothing. Okay. So it's time to get up, even if you just got to go outside. If it's not snowing where you are, I'm so jealous because it's snowing where I'm at and I literally don't even want to leave my house. But if you can go outside, get outside, take a walk. Okay. Start exercising. If you don't want to exercise, you're too lazy, you're just over it. Figure out something, a way to move your body that excites you. Okay. There's dancing. There are, I love Pilates. I don't know about you. I freaking love Pilates. There's freaking yoga. Okay. People do yoga and they stay fit. Like, there is no excuse. There's going to be something for you that you like, and stick to that, because you want to always keep your body moving. Okay, because number one, it keeps you active and healthy, and number two, it emits that movement vibration into your life. Okay, and that's what we want, because when we get things moving, we're able to move quicker to whatever it is we want to be. Okay. And then back to what I said, the things that you are consuming, make sure, you have to understand your body is a temple. And that's like kind of what this video is also about, like treating yourself like the queen or king that you are. Okay. Your body is a temple. What you put into your body shouldn't be junk food, shouldn't be pop. Okay. Shouldn't be juice that's artificially flavored. Okay. And I know some of y'all are just like, oh my God, whatever, girl, I'm just gonna do whatever I want. But I promise you, listen, I was you. I was there every day. I would eat candy, hot Cheetos, Sprite, oh my God, McDonald's. I can just go on and on. Like, I would have a field day just putting so much junk to my body. And I just, like, the difference between me and her, whoa. Whoa, like back then my skin was so bad. I was so lazy. I didn't do anything but just sit around, watch movies all day, eating candy. It was a fun time, but it's like it wasn't getting me to where I wanted to be, and it was really holding me back. Okay, because it's really hard to be confident when you don't feel like it, especially on the inside, and then you look at your skin's all terrible because of all the stuff you're consuming. It's time to start treating yourself like you're the best person on this earth. Okay, like you are that girl or boy. Okay, like literally that's how you should be treating yourself. And like, that's another thing too, like, fall in love with yourself if you aren't already. Okay, we've done the years of like hating ourselves and everyone being miserable and depressed. Okay, cool, like that's fine, whatever. Me, I'm to the point where it's like I'm here to love myself unconditionally, no matter what. And self love is definitely going to take you up to the next level. More self love. Okay, and it doesn't have to come off as like conceited or cocky, but just having that grace for yourself, treating yourself with kindness and respect, drinking enough water, eating healthy food, being active, like making yourself that priority, and understanding that like this is all you got right now. Like, your body, this is your true home. No matter where you walk on this earth, you're always going to be in your body. So you need to treat it with the love and care that it deserves. Okay, and understand that you are a being and you are worthy of love and care. And I know that I don't know, I feel like someone really needed to hear that, because we don't hear that all the time, especially if like we're not someone that gets told by our family that they love us, or by other people. But just know, like, you are so loved. I love you. I mean, especially because you're like sitting here watching my video, supporting me. Like, I have so much love to share with all of you guys, but I always make sure to give that love back to myself, because how you feel is always going to reflect who you're being. Okay, so how you feel on the inside is always going to be the most important, and that's going to also help you with your confidence. Because if you love yourself fully, and you know that you got this, and you are that person that can have whatever you want, that can do whatever you want, that can be whatever you want, the sky is your limit. Literally. I'm getting so hot. Let me take off this coat. So it's also just about how you treat yourself in what you're allowing yourself to consume, and then setting like boundaries and barriers with the things that do not serve you. Okay, if it doesn't serve you, I say cut it off, or stop giving your attention, or look the other way. Literally. And same thing like when it comes to people, because some people, you know how they like to do, oh, look at you, you're starting to change, you're not even the same person anymore. That's not anyone else's business but yours. And people that are here to love and support you are going to be here for your transformation. Okay, anybody hating on it or trying to keep you at a lower level, because people will, and you might not notice it, but sometimes your closest friends will try to keep you at a certain level. You got to pay attention to that, because we're not letting anybody hold us back this year. What anybody else has to say has nothing to do with us. Okay, literally nothing to do with us. And definitely just watch who you're around. And that's another thing too. It's like, realize the circles that you're in. If you are around people that are not like elevating, I mean, you're watching this video because you want to elevate, right? If you are around people that are not elevating, then I just would say find people that are, okay? Be around someone that is, because remember, vibration, right? You want to be around like vibration that's going to bring to you what actually is going to be best for you and what serves you. When you're around a whole different vibration, it's just not going to work. And that can end up into some really bad fallouts. I know, because that's happened with me. So yeah, be very mindful of who you are around and who you are giving your time to. Oh my God, that's another thing. Like your time is so precious. Okay. If you want to elevate and be a new version of yourself, you need to understand how precious your time is. Okay. And use every second you have here to your advantage. Okay, not saying you have to spend every moment of every day being productive and doing something that's going to further you, but you have to understand what is a waste of time and what is going to benefit you. Okay, for real. Like, and that's something you really should contemplate. Like, is this really going to help me in the long run, what I'm doing right now? And stay consciously aware of that, because I feel like some of us go year after year in the same position because we waste time doing things that does not serve us, or wasting time doing the same things thinking it's going to get us a different result. And that's just not how it's going to go. So understand how you are utilizing your time, who you are utilizing it on, and if that is benefiting you or if it's hindering you. And don't let anything or anyone hold you back, especially yourself, because yourself will be your number one enemy. Do not let yourself hold yourself back. So yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like I went off on multiple tangents in this video, but I really hope you enjoyed. I love you so much, and I'm wishing you a wonderful, beautiful 2025 where you're going to be the best version of yourself, and you're going to get everything that you want, and you're going to take everything up a notch. Why not? We can always take things up a notch, especially what's in our control, like ourselves, okay? So let me know what you thought about this video, and if you have any advice that can help us all elevate this year in 2025, write it down in the comments below. I love you guys so much, and thank you. Also, follow all my social medias in the description below. You literally have nothing to lose, okay? Period. Okay, love you. Bye.